This is Atlas Market Intelligence. And tonight, a significant shift may be underway in Washington's military posture toward Iran. One that signals preparation not just for deterrence, but for direct confrontation. Pentagon officials have developed detailed contingency plans outlining how the United States could deploy ground forces into Iran if the situation escalates further. While no final decision has been made, the existence of these plans underscores how seriously policymakers are now considering a broader conflict scenario. What stands out is not just the possibility of deployment, but the depth of planning behind it. U.S. military officials have reportedly gone as far as holding internal discussions on how to capture and detain Iranian soldiers. This level of operational detail points to preparation for sustained engagement on the ground, rather than limited strikes or short-term interventions. Such planning marks a notable shift. For years, U.S. strategy toward Iran has relied heavily on air power, naval dominance, and proxy containment. Ground force planning introduces a new dimension, one that significantly raises both the stakes and the potential costs of escalation. At the center of this geopolitical tension lies one of the world's most critical energy choke points, the Strait of Hormuz. Roughly a fifth of global oil supply passes through this narrow corridor, making it a focal point for both military strategy and market stability. The U.S. President Donald Trump has weighed in on the situation, stating that the United States is doing a good job managing security in the strait. However, his remarks also pointed to a broader strategic expectation, that China should play a more active role. The implication is clear. China remains one of the largest consumers of Gulf energy exports and benefits directly from stability in the region. Yet, the burden of securing that stability continues to fall largely on U.S. military resources. Trump's comments highlight growing frustration within parts of the U.S. strategic community over this imbalance. This introduces a complex geopolitical layer. If China were to become more directly involved, it could reshape regional security dynamics. If it does not, the U.S. may continue to act unilaterally, intensifying both financial and military exposure. From a market perspective, the risks are immediate and significant. Any disruption in the Strait of Hormuz could trigger sharp spikes in oil prices, disrupt global shipping routes, and inject volatility across currency and equity markets. Safe haven flows could strengthen, while energy importing economies face renewed pressure. The situation remains fluid, but the trajectory is becoming clearer. Military planning is deepening. Strategic expectations are widening, and the margin for de-escalation may be narrowing. This is Atlas Market Intelligence. Delivering institutional perspective on global macro and capital flow.